Delivering a cheeky little Usain Bolt there, Askew. Vicente Perez coming into this fight here. He's a 28-year-old fighter. Lightweights we are in here. He's an orthodox, and of course his alias, Pascualito. We think the Mexican pork scribe. That's what we're going with. We're trying our best to deliver some translations here with very little expertise.
We'll go with it.
The Portuguese native speakers were hard to come by. The ring girls, no confirmation if they are Brazilian natives, but if possible, we're going to get them to the mic later. I won't make any promises here.
No.
But coming into the first Brazil v Australia fight for tonight, and Askew straight into it, covering a lot of ground to get over to his opposing fighter there. And the Aussie coin, and he's to the deck very early on. Bit of a slip, but of course Askew coming in with plenty of pressure. Vicente Perez didn't like that one. A wry smile on the face of the Brazilian fighter. Oh, coming straight back into it. Of course, Perez coming in here with the mustard, yellow, gold, and black trunks. Askew in the black and red. Oh, and moving well under a couple there, Vicente, but he's some wild swings here early. Both boxers signaling their intent.
Perez wasn't expecting the pace this early, I don't think. He's it's caught him off guard a little bit.
Certainly looks like he's hoping to ease himself into this fight, and Askew is giving him no chance to get settled. Oh, the wind-up on the right. He's got a few moves of his own and throws himself off balance there and worked himself into a corner. Askew finds a couple of telling body blows, but Vicente Perez straight back to his feet and finds him with the right. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is on. Referee gets control of this fight once again. The fighters trade some words. And the crowd has come alive, Mr. Quinlan.
Wow. Controversy here. Point taken off Askew there.
1 point off from Askew. Gloves touch, and the gents are back into it. Reasonably amicably, but this has certainly ignited a fight in here. And again, throwing himself off balance, Vicente Perez. Trying to get in there under the guard. Getting one on the top of his head for his troubles. That's certainly awakened the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, Toowoomba is alive here tonight, coming to you live from Toowoomba, Queensland. Certainly have a fight on our hands here. A little bit of controversy early, and Askew has backed him into a corner here.
Askew teeing off there.
He's throwing some big rights for Vicente Perez. Oh, he's got all the moves here. He's urging him on. He's throwing a lot of cheek, here's Vicente Perez. He's a character, this young man.
He's a hard guy to catch, this guy. He's always off balance, and
Askew not too well drawn into it. He's snuck a left through there. Oh, and he's
doesn't seem to phase the Jaeger.
What have you done to me, he says. Now, this is certainly entertaining boxing. With an orthodox stance, Vicente Perez, but he is certainly not an orthodox fighter, mate. Askew coming with a lot, and that one's hurt him. Makes his way to the ground, but recovers again very quickly. He's been to the deck a few times. This has been an action-packed first round. A lot to break down here. And he's been counted out there. He doesn't look too pleased about that one. It was one of the more bizarre first rounds of boxing you'll see, ladies and gents. That last one obviously stung him. The last two times before he made it to the ground, nothing was too telling. But that last one certainly hurt. But he was still back to his feet rather quickly. But the fight stopped there by Tony Kettlewell. And Darren Askew with another victory to his name. Vicente Perez remonstrating to the referee there. He's not happy about that. And I'm sure from people at home there's a variety of ways you could have seen that unfolding as well. We'll leave you to make your own minds up. But what will count this evening is another victory to Darren Askew, the Cumbrian Cyclone coin. So again, another fight out of the way with in the first round. We've had plenty of action. These fights aren't fizzling out in the first round, ladies and gents. They're going out with a bang. That was a bizarre turn of events we saw there. An exchange that saw Perez hit the deck, more of a slip than with a glancing blow. Back to his feet, and Askew was docked a point for throwing whilst the referee had stepped to the middle. He wasn't invited back to box. But Perez managed to sting him one on the right before in retort. So I mean, probably lucky himself that he didn't get docked a point, but I guess that would be rather inconsequential to the result. But really, someone had to get penalised there. There was a bit of a interesting exchange, to say the least.
Fantastic sponsors, and so we ask you to support those who support us here at the fights. Queensland Choice Mates will help make this presentation to us tonight. So the Luke Gordon and the crew from Queensland Choice Mates will make the presentation of this one, Australia and Brazil. We'll make it official shortly, but obviously the first life goes to Australia. Australia goes up 1-0.